drums, Fernando. I remember long ago another starry night like this. In the firelight, Fernando, you were humming to yourself and softly strumming your guitar. I could hear the distant drums and sounds of bugle calls were coming from afar. They were closer now, Fernando. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. I was so afraid, Fernando. We were young and full of life and none of us prepared to die. And I'm not ashamed to say the roar of guns and cannons almost made me cry. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. Now we're old and gray, Fernando. Since many years I haven't seen a rifle in your hand. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Do you still recall the fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? I can see it in your eyes, how proud we were to fight for freedom in this land. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. Yes, if I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando.
Oh. Oh, what a wonderful song. ABBA again, Max. Are you beginning to like ABBA now since you're developing a taste for them? Is it?
Nah, this is a better song, I have to say, Randy.
Right.
Randy, the only song I think I like so far.
The only song by them that you like so far, Fernando. We have another one lined up. Maybe you will have similar things to say about
Yes,
that.
we'll see about it, but we gotta get to the point, you know. So
Yes.
because after the stars are shining over here, it's all about liberty, so you gotta get to the point, really. It seems like there's some serious underlying topic here, you know.
Yes, you have to have the context for this one. Otherwise, there is no meaning to it if you don't understand the context.
It seems to be about basically a relative, if I know, from abroad. So he talks about history and all that of America, Canada, North America, all that Mexico. So he was once talking about how a very old war used to be there for way before World War One. Like one of the first wars which America fought with another country. So like Mexico wanted to take some land, it seemed like.
Oh, was it Mexican land to begin with?
Yeah, it was. So basically, they went to get the land back for liberty and all that, but it turned out that they went with bad luck. America defeated them and they took the land. And of course, over the years, many years later, California turned up to be American then. But anyway, let's get to point. So it seems to be like a romanticized story about it. Like they're romanticizing the whole war. We're like it's some fun thing where it was not fun at all.
It's not romanticizing it.
And I'm very sure.
It's I would say reminiscing it, or just
Yeah.
I know her voice makes it sound like that chiquitita kind of sound to it. Right?
It's a bit too romanticized, really. War. It's something that it would be better and more straight voice. That's more firm and less fun. Really, like it doesn't really get you to understand that this song is actually talking some Fernando character here who was now we waited many years since the last time he held the rifle. Is that he wants to see those days again.
Okay.
He lost his youth to the war.
No, I get that romanticizing.
It's like a sad story over here, but you basically turn it a cartoon over here. You take sad story, you turn it into cartoon, it turns into mockery. Simple formula. It's like A plus B really over here, if I don't understand algebra.
You do? Anyone understand
plus
algebra?
plus B
A plus
equals
B equals?
A plus B square.
You remember AB plus AB square plus AB plus B BB square something A square plus AB plus B square.
A square plus AB square plus
Okay,
B
forget
square
it. Let's not get into that.
equals
Okay, forget it. So you're saying that the way it is created here with Fernando being an ex-soldier, a soldier from the Mexican liberty time or trying to the quest of California that failed. This is mainly romanticizing war or something like that.
Yeah.
I would say they are just looking back in the past. And
So
maybe it is a friend of his from the past. Have you seen Forrest Gump?
yes.
You like the movie? You remember there are two of them, like his commando or the captain, the guy who lost his legs and then
he rescued him in battle.
Yeah, he rescued him and he hated him for being rescued, right? They were not romanticizing. That's what soldiers are, right? He hated him till the day he lived that he saved him. Why did he have to save him? He lost his legs. He lost his pride. He didn't get the legacy or the gallantry recognition that he could have got by being a martyr during inaction or being killed in action. But rather he had to live such a miserable life after the war. So that was not actually romanticizing war. It is the fact of war.
So anyway, it was a fun song. It really covered the story of Fernando here. So he basically is grown old, but he wants to relive the days, when the stars were shining and he was fighting. Maybe he wants to see those battles again. His youth was sacrificed. He wants to get his youth back and get back into the battlefield, maybe. I'm wondering who this character is who's talking to him. Whether it's a woman or man, it's hard to make out really. But it's a friend, not a loved one over here.
How do you like the music in this one? It did start with the drums that the Fernando was supposed to be listening to. Those marching drums, then she was
and the trumpets were there, like you were saying. I was wondering if there was some Spanish instruments, Spanish guitar and all that. I'm not sure, but it may have been there.
I guess it was.
These Spanish instruments make any song fun, really.
Any song better.
Actually, I'm liking it because it is a Spanish. I don't know, it just makes it exotic, I know ABBA is like, disco, all teenage girl dancing. It's a different thing. You get to visualize the canyons, you get to visualize all the chilies and all the rifles and all that. So you can see
the tropical feel.
Yeah, you can see all the soldiers marching towards America here.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. You can visualize it, It's a different visualization compared to other ABBA songs. Other songs are just, some party over here. This is
they are more fun, like something party sort of things. more jubilant.
I-
But you're right about that. I think that comes from when you're talking about
Yeah.
it gives you a different vibe, a little
Yeah, yeah.
serious vibe. It comes from the way the song is written.
Yeah.
It's a very well written. When we talk
Yeah.
about ABBA, we often neglect because we are so much about the
Yeah, yeah.
performance, we are so much about the music and the voice and the way
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
delivered that we undermine the writing skills. It's
True,
a
true.
it is an extremely well written song. I would like to check who are the writers. The members of ABBA:
So-
Benny Gorin, Bjorn, and Stig Erik Leopold. So these three members have written this song. It's a well written,
Yes.
extremely well written song because it had the emotions in the song comes from the way the lines are written. For me, that is what
Yeah.
it was, and those lines were so beautifully written. For an instance, we were young and full of life, and none of us prepared to die. And I am ashamed to say, the
Not.
roar of guns. I'm not ashamed to say the roar of guns and cannons almost made me cry. So it's I think two soldiers, or maybe where they were
yeah.
both friends, and today they are all both gray and old. That's what was mentioned in the lyrics. That here now we are old and gray, Fernando, and since many years I haven't seen a rifle in your hand. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? So just sharing with each other what they felt during the
Yeah,
wartime, what it was, the feeling of it, what it
Yeah,
was to
yeah.
fight for their right, or they felt that it was right
Yeah.
for their land and their liberty they were fighting for. So
True,
they
yeah.
don't feel ashamed that they had to fight. They feel proud that they put up a fight for their land
Yeah.
and for their
True.
motherland or whatever. So even today they don't feel that ashamed that we went down without fighting. They feel good that we went down fighting. They didn't think they were going to lose, but
Yeah.
that was the outcome of the war. But nevertheless, they feel proud.
Yeah,
And one soldier tells the other that I haven't seen the rifle in your hands. Whatever
Yeah,
happened, we have grown old. Do you feel those days were better for us when we were fighting for our rights? So that I think there is pride in it. There is also a little bit disappointment that they didn't win the war. But all in all, it feels good just to share with each other what they have gone through in the past. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Alright, ABBA is incredible ability to make anything fun for no reason.
Yeah, that voice can make anything milder for you to listen to.
Yeah.
So it's like they literally are singing about a war song, but it sounds so mild.
If it was done with a rock voice or pop voice or rap voice, it would be very serious. Someone would think
would
this
be
is
crude.
like, it'd be like a war veteran song. Like you would be talking the pain the Fernando went through.
Yeah.
It's not a question really the pain Fernando went through. It's like it's good times though.
Yeah, it felt like good times that they were
Yes,
spending.
truly.
Something like that. That's ABBA's ability.
Yeah.
This is a request by our long-term patron YB. Thank you, YB, for giving us this experience of sharing with each other, listening to Fernando and ABBA songs. I hope Max has already changed his taste and now he's beginning to like ABBA, which is a good thing. So because ABBA has a lot to offer, whether it is Chiquitita or Fernando or maybe SOS, everything sounds good. That's all from both of us. Thank you for being here.